I played 6 new Gooner games on Steam that released recently. From a game that was quite literally a scam, where buying it wouldn't provide you a game, to a game inspired by Stardew Valley, where one of the possible romances is to steal a man's wife and force him to watch. Yeah. So why am I doing this again? Well, the last video was almost at 1 million views. Sometimes you gotta see if lightning strikes twice. On the last video, a lot of people complained that these can't be Gooner games because there's no sex scenes, or at least close to that. So let's define what a Gooner game is. In my opinion, it's a game that heavily sexualizes people, or sometimes objects. Yeah, objects. But it stops short of actual sexual content. Because if it does have sexual content, then it's not actually a Gooner game, it's a sex game, bro. If you disagree with how it's defined for the video, I'm really sorry I can't upload that, dude. So with that out of the way, our first game is Alien Agent X. If you've watched the channel for a long time, you've seen me mention this game before. Time for the flashback. So it makes itself out to be a only up style game with a sexy character that you can change your clothes around. You know, for the Gooners that also want to climb. But when you purchase the game and try to load it, what you actually get instead is an error message telling you that it can't find the executable. That's because when you go into the game's folder, the only thing you get is a PNG image that says, due to technical glitches in the game content, some game content cannot be displayed and the game has been temporarily removed from the shelves. Like fuck it as, you're still selling it on Steam. Now this game almost didn't make it to the video. I saw comments asking why I didn't negatively review it, and it's because you can't review a game you refunded. So my plan was to repurchase it, review it, and refund it again. But would you believe it, boys? They released the game. Well, this is the weirdest intro to a game I have ever seen. Oh my god, the jiggle physics. Double tapping W allows you to dash. Alright, let's climb. Look at them titties. I don't really see much up there. Okay, so yes, oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, back down. Oh my god. Oh my god, these animations are crazy. The thing is, it doesn't seem to go that high. So I gotta try not to hit. That is a delayed jump. Holy shit. If I was to describe the jump, boys, just imagine playing a game with 150 ping. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you definitely feel it. Yep, nope, yep, delayed jump. This is very clearly a naked model that they've just spray painted white because I can see her leg clipping through. I kind of contradicted myself there, but I'm not a game dev, so I'm not really sure. The best way I can describe this, there is a full character model underneath a tiny layer of white spandex. So there's a lot of clipping all the time. I love like my footprints never truly disappear. Ah, you prick. What is this? I mean, I could like permanently like float if I really want to. Oops. Oh, I can zoom. Fantastic. And the zoom. It's kind of focused on my fucking ass. We can just dash. And I guess like we get across like way easier. Or we, you know, overshoot it big time. Okay, here we go. Alright, now I'm down here. How do I get up? Oh yeah, see, it keeps going up. Oh man, I guess the pop-in is like really bad. Yo, how do I get up? After going through the game's key bindings, I discovered that you can do this. Ah. Okay, we can do this. There we go. Jesus, this is gonna be hard. I mean, having double jump is nice. I will give it that. Excuse me, motherfucker. Yes, if you keep spamming dash, you actually don't lose any height, and yeah, you can effectively cheese quite a lot of this falling in the game. Yo, you don't fancy grabbing like? That's okay. We're just gonna cheese the game so I can't lose. Here we go. So this thing's gonna roll over. Yeah. I mean, one of the big oh my fucking god, it just goes back down. One of the biggest downsides of this game is like, you can't see the path ahead of you. Like, it takes, like, the pop-in is kind of bad. So far, so good. Oh, shit! Bastard. Wait! Thank you for the fucking lift. Okay, that's some extreme physics on this. Yo, what the fuck just happened? The physics on these carpets is horrendous. Like this, for example. What is going on with this? The center of gravity is like way off. Oh, that'll do. There we go. Let me just skip the rest of it. I could easily, right? If I can glitch myself out well enough, I could easily skip probably the entirety of this game. But I don't know where the end is, so that might be difficult to do. Especially because a lot of the objects that we're going to don't pop in until you're close to them. Look how bad this is. At least most climbing games that we do, you can see, like, relatively far into the distance, you know? Okay, that was the last one. All players have arrived and the challenge begins. Yo, what the fuck? I can't move! I literally can't move! Die, assholes! You like that, fuck asses? Get out of here. This is the weirdest game, dude. There you go, stop moving. Stop moving. As far as I can tell, something was supposed to happen after this fight that would make an object appear so I can climb onto it and keep progressing. But as we learned, we have infinite flight, so fuck it. There we go. I was 23 minutes into this game and the flaws were becoming very apparent very quickly. Okay. The boats are no good. The boats are no good. The boats are no good. The boats falling is not a problem. The actual problem is that they don't ever reset. Luckily, for this section, I was able to work around it, but it gets worse. The thing about this game as well is that it's painfully boring to look at. Like, we have a cloud skybox. Now, I will give it to them. The clouds kind of look nice. But with the lack of, you know, object permanence, it really is just you, what you can see 5 meters ahead of you, and the skybox. I eventually got to another arena, but with the boxes in sight behind it, it just made sense to skip them. See you there, pricks. Wow. Wow, that heal animation was so good. I don't trust this at all. So I'm just gonna go fast. You fucking arsehole. Dude, I didn't have time. Wait, so that's it? It's gone. What? Alright. We cannot fall back there because they don't reset. Oh, really? I gotta jump all the way up these stairs? Oh, come on. It's the little things, but like, it's still annoying. Upon arriving to this platform, I immediately noticed that these guys slap. And there is a good reason for that. So I stuck with my usual method of just running past them. But it wasn't until I got to the glowing platform that it finally dawned on the past me. You were supposed to kill every enemy before you could move on. So I used this opportunity to go through all of the keybinds. And that's when I came across the clothing section. I also found the animations menu, and I noticed something really weird when I was crawling. But I wasn't quite sure what that was yet. But since I've censored it, I think you know. Animotion. Yeah, can I put some clothes on? Can I put something nice on? Like a full body outfit? Finally, because what are some fucking clothes like? I bought these 3 times. Yep, that is exactly what I thought it was. Fortunately, the character only becomes naked when it's rendering in the clothes for the first time. Once you start moving from outfit to outfit that you've already put on, you don't see her naked again. That was until I got to the animations. Oh my... Yep, that's her fanny. That's so bad. That is so fucking... It's pretty bad. And it wasn't just this outfit, it was all of them. And look, man, nudity is nudity. I don't really care about it that much. I'm just really lucky I didn't stream this because at the bottom of the Alien Agent X Steam page, we get this. Some of the game's costumes may be hot, but the game does not contain nudity. Genitals are not exposed, and it does not contain any sexual scenes. So yeah. So with this combat arena, yes, they slap. And the reason for that is I've been collecting these little orbs along my journey, and they allow me to buy weapons and shit. Except, I had just used them on costumes. So, in my infinite wisdom and wanting to cheese games as I usually do, I kicked the enemies off the platform thinking the game would then consider them dead. It wasn't until some time later that I noticed this. Oh my god, they're all still falling. Yep, and these guys would only fall while they're rendered in, meaning that if I wanted them to get to the ground and die, I'd have to fall with them. Except, I fall faster than them, so I'd have to fall over and over and over after climbing up. So I decided, yeah, we're gonna end it there. Yeah, this was shite. But it doesn't end there, boys, because they updated the game the next day. And I was in for a big surprise. Okay, so I have a little robot following me for some reason. Why does this look like it was ripped directly out of a Star Wars game? There's no double jump either anymore. Okay, the combat is still as shit as it was. Boom. Looks like there's a parry in the game now. So, where's the old climbing then? To start here?
5 minutes later.
I don't know what the purpose of the game is anymore. Like, I'm trying to figure out what this level is supposed to be. Oh, I died. Oh, and you just get straight back up? Oh, no problem then. I am now under the map. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, fuck, that's bright. Yeah, so essentially the game had just become an action game rather than a climbing game. And it was a substantial downgrade at that. I mean, at least in the climbing game, I had an objective, which was to make it to the end. Even though I kind of soft-locked myself. But the thing is with this, it just looked like an asset-packed jungle. And you would find these small little portals that would transport you to the next map. 4 maps being the total. And the gameplay loop would be to kill enemies so you could collect animations and outfits. But that was kind of it. So yeah, what can we say about this? It was a climbing game. It's no longer a climbing game. It's just an action game that only has 4 maps. The combat with the enemies is kind of shit, honestly. And the gameplay loop is simply to just kill monsters and collect outfits and animations. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is a no from me, honestly, boys. And I will say I am biased because for the longest time, the game was literally unplayable even though you paid for it. Our next game is My Waifu is a Tank Girl. Now this title kind of confused me. The gameplay consists of you controlling a tank with an anime girl present on the screen at all times. But like, is the driver the anime girl or is the tank inhabited by the soul of an anime girl? It doesn't really delve deeper than that. But look boys, it's a sexy nurse. So let's shoot shit. Yo, get this anime girl off the screen. She's ruining my fucking tank time, dude. Also, this music is so loud. I lowered the audio by minus 30 decibels, but I want you guys to hear what I heard. So, I don't know, maybe cover your ears. Yeah, you like that? You like that? You like that? Get fucked. Yeah, get fucking blasted! Woo! And the funny thing is, boys, I was shooting at these tanks with a machine gun. Bear in mind, I don't know guns. For the time being, we're just gonna say this is a machine gun. I actually don't know what are on tanks. But this machine gun probably does minus damage to the enemy. It wasn't until about 5 minutes later that I realized you could press Q and switch to shells. And then we started killing. Now I can fuck them up. Now the war really begins. Now while I had a magical time waging war with the enemy, the objectives of the game were to get a single kill, 10 kills, 15 kills, and 20 kills to unlock images of anime women. And then that was it. I'm seeing how far I can drive up the map. I died. But that wasn't going to stop me. I wanted to try again. What a lovely countryside. No way. Wait, no way. It's not a skybox. This is a dome, isn't it? I think we're about to find out. No war for this tank. This tank's going out into the countryside. What's this? What's all this over here? Where are we going? Oh, pip pip. Cheerio. And that's it, game. And then a dude flies out when you're done. Despite that, I went back and got the 20 kills because I could smell AI artwork from a mile away. We're just gonna keep taking them out from a range, you know? That guy's driving over another tank, as you do. It is war, after all. What a shot. What a fucking shot. I just need to get myself killed now, boys. Avast ye fuck asses! Come on, fuck me up. Here we go, boys. I have completed the game. Oh my god. Right, any obvious telltale signs of AI? I feel like it might be touched up AI. Yeah, that's completely fucked up. What the fuck is going on there? The bag is weird. What's going on there? So like smudging in with the floor. Oh yeah, the laces are fucked up as well. Okay, and then last image. The houses are just a complete giveaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. Classic AI. What a game. You design a tank, you shoot people in tank, you get a different anime girl as the person. Like, here we go. We got the medic. Oh, there we go. Another AI girl with a pistole. That was a fun 20 minutes of my day. Not much to be said about this one, boys. You get about 20 minutes of gameplay, and your reward for getting kills is AI artwork. Look, the game functions fine. The tank combat is actually pretty decent. There's just no depth to it. That being said, you can't really justify having a price tag for this game. Therefore, that's why I'm giving it a negative review. If the game was free, I'd give it a positive one because it kind of just does what it says it is. Next up is Succubus Forest, a card battler where we must exterminate the forest of succubi. But it has a really interesting death mechanic. Select your difficulty. The fuck? Easy or hard? Let's continue when you lose. You can't use continuos. Okay, we'll go with easy then. We had just recently defeated the Archfiend, and we visited a village plagued with succubi attacks. It's me, and there's a light. There's a woman. I am a goddess. I have long watched you slay evil and help the weak. Yes, this text scrolling takes a long time throughout the game, but she gives us a trinket to help defeat our enemy. If you have no block at the end of your turn, obtain 1 additional mana. Let's go with that one. Succubus Forest entrance 1F. Why must we fight when I can shag? The card system is a little inconsistent. To apply a shield to myself, I need to drag the card to my character. But to attack an enemy, you do the same thing, but the card doesn't go with your mouse. It threw me off a little. Power up, baby, and then oosh. She's dead. What'd I get? 69 gold. Nice. You found a biggie dragon curled up and sleeping in a cave. You tiptoed past to avoid waking the dragon. Learned a new skill. I like this one. You saw a book sitting in the middle of the path. You approached it to take a look. It seemed to be a grimoire of spells for beginners. Increase attack power by 2, erase. So yeah, the gameplay loop is that with each floor we get through, we either get a random event that can give us cards, erase cards, or upgrade them, or we can enter a battle with succubi. When I got to floor 5, I encountered another battle. Oh my god. Oh. This is one of the unique succubi in the game. They have like 8 HP, but any attack you do will only do 1 damage, no matter what. So you kind of just spam her. Oh, she's dead. What'd you give me? Heal 10 HP and 55 gold. Nice. And we basically rinsed and repeated this all the way to floor 13. In fact, we started getting repeat events, which is not a good sign. Oh my god, look at those fucking titties bounce, boys. Look at them fucking titties jiggle, baby. Let's inflict weakness. Like this. Boosh. Boosh. And then boosh. Extra thick milk. What? I saw something about masturbating. Yep. Surrender to your enemy and masturbate. Fuck it. You win. Yeah, the screen's just going... Oh dear, you've died. How sad. Shall I use my power to give you a chance to try again? Yes, please. Understood, but don't lose this time. Ha! I genuinely thought I was about to see an animation of a character start wanking. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so that was a bit underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know why I wanted to see my character jack off. Despite that, we defeat her. Dead milkers. We continued rinsing and repeating, and at floor 25, we took on the first boss. Smash. So we're going to do shield break and then fury. Then I'm just gonna deal damage, because why not? Well, shit. I am going to block, double my block, and then I'm gonna slash you. I'm getting stressed. What's going on? The game break or something? What's going on? So yeah, I had to restart the fight here. For some reason, all combat would just end. I never really found out the reason for it though. My plan was to kill her as fast as possible so that we'd have less chances of this fight breaking every time the enemy turn happened. We're gonna retaliate for now. And then double slash. You fucking retaliated and you can die. Squirt. She's done. There we go. Get fucked. Please. Well done, hero. Whew, she managed to beat the boss of the slimes. Ever since succubi made their homes in this forest, the monsters transformed. First, let me heal your weary body and mind with my power. Your HP fully recovered and your stress subsided. All your deck status ailments disappeared. And one more thing, I have new equipment for you. For the item she gave you, I took the one on the right because it had more text. Sue me. Okay. Now don't just stand there. Go. My goodness, be careful out there. Now we were in the depths, and there was new sexy succubi. She's got a lot of health. Oosh. Oosh. Oh shit, I could have used it on the other card and killed her in one. Oh well. Along the way, I got a new card called Arrow, which turned out to be a really, really strong card because it could do this. Bam, bam, bam. That's actually really good. May as well just retaliate now and she's dead. Just like how with the forest we had to get to floor 25, in the depths we then had to get to floor 50. And this final boss had a shit ton of health. Fucking hell, the health bars on them. Alright, let's do this. Oosh. Alright, this little freebie that is. Let's do some fucking double damage. Get frozen. And guard. And I'm gonna shield break you. Fuck you. I should have used hardened. Fuck. This fight was actually quite long. It took me almost 5 minutes to complete it. I'm gonna get some health back. Again. Fuck, that one literally keeps coming back. I feel like I should have just focused the one at the back. Bye-bye. Well done, hero. Oh, huff, huff. This is the end. You gripped your sword and glowered at the last succubus in the forest. Wait, wait. Hey, can't you let me go? I promise not to attack villagers anymore. You struck with all your might, slicing through Succubus's body. Gah, you'll pay for this in the next life. The succubus spouted some nonsense before collapsing. Her body turned into shadows and dissipated. It's over. I finally beat them all. Now the villagers can live in peace. A calm wind blew. You forced your exhausted body to start walking back to the village. You were met at the village with words of joy and appreciation. It was when you saw them smile and return to their early lives that you felt the success of your mission. But there were still many people troubled by monsters. You looked ahead to your next adventure. Oh, wow, I won. I beat the game. It took me less than an hour to beat it. All right. I think the game was alright. I don't play card battler games, so I can't really compare against anything. My main concern for this game is that it's in the adult category. It has sexual content and hentai tags on it, which I feel are inappropriate tags for this. The gameplay is strong enough to stand on its own, and I find that the audience that would enjoy sexual content and hentai probably would want more from this game, considering that there really isn't any sexual content at all, I guess. Other than that, the price tag is way too high for something I beat in under an hour. Next up is Vampire Prison. Now, this dev made Escape from Vampire Castle that we showed off in an older video. I'll be real, boys. It wasn't good. The camera had an insanely small FOV and was zoomed in, your sprint lasted for about 3 seconds, and the AI would often see you through walls. So, let's see if this new game can fix these problems. Is that me? Destroy 3 crystals. I can't believe you locked me up in this place. I'm going to get out of here. Oh, I'm just allowed out, okay. So... Oh no. Are you okay? Googa googa. I think I'm losing my mind. Walk away. Googa googa. The controls are once again weird in this game. Obviously, you can look around using your mouse, but every time you use A or D, the camera will turn with your character's movement, meaning that you're often having to fight yourself. Where are you? I've come for hugs and kisses. What camera? Oh, that is an awful camera. What in the world? It's fucked. What we got here? That's one of the crystals, okay. I assume that I can flash it. I'm assuming I can flash her with this and maybe I'll stun her for a moment. Jesus, oh my god, it actually jump scared me. Cheap, but it did get me. Right, let's go say hi to our lovely lady. There she is. I'm sorry, I can't stop. That wasn't as sexy as the last time. If anything, she looks freaky. Bitten once by an enemy. Okay, so I don't know what the camera did, but I still have it because, oh yeah, you have 3 lives, don't you? Okay. The run animation for her approaching you is so good. How do I use this? Did you get a good picture? I did, yeah. See ya. Or maybe not. No, please! Oh. So as it turns out, there is a limit to how far she can walk away from her patrol, which I guess I appreciate, even though it's a bit weird. I wonder if we'll get to hide behind stuff again. That was something we were able to do in the last game. God knows if we'll be able to do it again in this game. Her AI is quite different to the last game. Before, she would aimlessly roam around the castle, but would always be heading in your direction. Now she just roamed around this square corridor. You just had to make sure to avoid being parallel with her as she turned, because she could see out the side of her head, apparently. Well, I'm fucked. Damn. Alright, I've seen this once. Please, come on. One more bite. Here we go again then. Oh, come on. Come on. Hopefully there's like a wall that she can't get to through here. I feel like I'm going to struggle with this game, boys. I really do feel like I'm going to struggle with this one. Those are colored lamps. I think they were lamps in the hallway too. Oh, it's telling me what colors these need to be on the walls. Okay, I get it. And so I followed her on her patrol pattern, turning all the lights to the corresponding colors on the way. Okay, so what we got here? Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Jesus. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. What a fucking code, boys. You know, it might be quite a dumb puzzle, but you can always count on me to do something far dumber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh. Oh, I gotta add them together. Okay, so it's 5, 5, 5, 5. It's 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Are you shitting me? I thought it was a 12-digit code. It's not. I just had to add them all together. Oh my god. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. There we go. Let's see. I found myself being taken to this place. Is this a prison? What in the world brought me to this place? But there's something wrong with that woman. The way she looked at me. It wasn't like she was looking at a human being. She looked at me like I was a wild animal looking at prey. There's another orb in here. That's her again over there. What the fuck? Great, if I gotta learn a new patrol pattern. There's a hall clock. It stopped at 3:10. What am I able to do with that info? I gotta be careful. Wait, she's in 2 places at once. Yep, that's right. Even though you can't see it, to my right, the vampire's patrolling, and she's ahead of me patrolling past the locked door. Brilliant. I tried typing 310 here because I thought it was a 3-digit code, but it turns out to be a 4-digit one. So I tried using the 24-hour standard, which was also wrong. It was simply 0310. Uh-oh. No. No. Oh my god, that was fuck. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. No! No, there's fucking 2 of her! Ah, that took me ages, dudes. Game over. Bleeding to death. God damn. At least we know the codes to get through here. If I was to make one request to the dev in his next game, if the vampire moves to a new section, can we please unload the old model? Please? It's so immersion breaking to be run up by 2 of the same person. Anyway, skipping ahead, we got back into the room. But I'm not sure about her patrol, so... Boys, I shit you not, she walks in a circle around this room and you just have to stand behind her. Oh. See you later. Game clear! Hey! I completed the first stage. Continue. Stage 2. It's not even a dress-up room for like the last game. It's just this. What made the previous game quite funny for me was the almost intentional upskirts that clearly made it a very janky but humorous Gooner game. But I can imagine the dev's intention wasn't to make a game that I would find funny, because let's be real, the market for YouTubers looking for janky games is not very high. So they chose to remove that stuff and make a game that had a semblance of story and puzzles. But for the life of me, I could not figure this next section out. Pink lion, white lion, I wonder what this is. There are numbers on the wall. I don't know, what does it mean? No. No. I just got fucking tentacled. Oh god, I gotta go through all again. Alright, let's grab the camera. I know what I'm doing this time. I can speedrun this. White being good. Pink being bad? Actually, don't know. Nothing's happening. This better not be a game over. What? What? I don't get it. It's not apparent what the answer is immediately. And to trial and error what the answer is such a fucking brutal setback, dude. It says numbers on the wall, right? But like 1. I don't get it. I don't get it. The moment you step out the cell, you just die. One more attempt. Now, in the first attempt in this, I was able to just budge my way into the room. Like this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I just do not get it. So yeah, this wasn't ideal. The camera controls were really janky. It was something that bothered me throughout my entire time playing it. Getting attacked by 2 of the same vampire at once is completely immersion breaking, and ultimately, it wasn't really that interesting. So I can't really recommend this game. And that's not taking into account that I couldn't figure out the puzzle, because I don't know if that's my fault or not. Okay, I saved the best till last. This is Immortal Farmer Systems Mandate. I want to say it's Stardew inspired, but I could be wrong. We build a house, cultivate crops, and romance the townspeople. So the game kicks off with a background of this world. 1,000 years ago, the demon race were pushed to the north and sealed away. Great cities were built around them and were used to upkeep the seal. Now the human race is in a golden age of peace, but that's led to corruption and colluding with demons. Wars break out and demons were released, ravaging the lands, and the seal has become weak. We are one of those people that were displaced by war, and we help a woman being harassed, and we become very close to them. Bandits start killing refugees and we have to flee, but in the midst of it, we took an injury to the head and lose our memories. I will also say that this is the last time we ever hear of demons through this playthrough. Oh hell yeah, good morning everyone. I like the animations, especially because like when we face upwards, there's actually like a rear view of us. Who dis? Vividly portrayed. I think I get what you're trying to say. Yeah, the translations in this game are not the greatest, so we kind of just deal with that. And also, the game is very horny. Fortunately, there is no nudity. Don't worry. It's more comical than it is sexual. This is Shuizu. She's a cultivator, and this is a subject I don't know a lot about, but essentially it's people who practice spirit arts to gain strength and longer their lifespans, usually with them gaining magic. That's a really dumbed down description. Don't kill me, boys. It's for those who've never heard of it. My character, being as horny as ever, decides that the only thing you can really look at is her tits. Have you seen enough? What? I don't have it. Don't talk nonsense. Sharp-tongued. The translations for the game are not great. How are you recovering? Do you still remember what happened? Kaif only remembers the name. It doesn't quite remember the rest. Well, it seems the injury is indeed quite severe. She lets us stay here for one more day, but we have to leave after. She then recommends a spot further down the mountain, to which I immediately get lost. Found the ruins of houses at the mountain foot site. What? Ruins house. Okay. I think I could try to figure out where the ruins house is. I did not figure out where the ruined house is. I feel like, boys, I feel like I've traveled too far. I'm at a desert. All right, we're going back up. We're going back up. I clearly missed it on the way. Returning all the way back up to the fork in the road, I went the other way and immediately found the house. Demolition. Oh, fucking hell, that was loud. Oh, I can go in here. Ah, so we can repair the house. I need more stuff. Wait, is that tools in there? Hang on, go back in, go back in. Yeah. Oh, wicked. All right, if we break all this shit. That's still loud even though I've turned it down. So I guess I can cut down these trees. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I set my heart on deforesting the entire area, but then I find out that the tools have durability. Wait, did my axe just... My pickaxe broke. Sorry, no, my stone... My axe. How do you figure out how much durability these things have? I later found out that the only way to see an item's durability is to mouse over it. It's not ideal, but at least it exists. So where are we going to get wheat? Aha! Just from normal grass. Awesome. Yeah, it's not wheat, it's weeds, but, you know, what's the difference, eh? I see hope. I see a glimmer of hope in the game, you know? And now we repair the house. It's gonna look amazing. Whoa, we did some fucking work, boys. My next quest was to get a bigger bag. So we go back up to the temple and she basically just gives us a ring that you can put items in space, I guess. She said she doesn't need it anymore, so she was nice enough to give it to us. Ah, how nice of her. Talking about love. Do not be so rude. Well, her good feeling to me is now -3. I then decided to till some of my land, despite the fact that I don't have seeds. And then after running out of energy, I decided to go to bed. Now I don't speak Chinese, but these seem pretty straightforward. Like that? The 2-day. Hey guys, it's 2-day. There we go. I then went back to Shuizu, because I wanted to try and get into her good books. And she asked me to go and buy her alcohol. I don't know, boys, I think she might like me. But in order to get the alcohol, I had to go find the town. I then came up with a genius idea. When you interact with the signs found in the world, you get a description of a signpost. It's not really that helpful. So I picked up Google Lens and translated the signs myself. So Taoyuan village is actually down this way. Saves me running around like a fucking lemon, you know? Ooh, that is brutal. So where's everyone else? Oh, we got a stall here and a chest that I'm assuming I can steal from. So this is groceries. I don't know, maybe they also have alcohol. Wait, what was that? There seems to be a sound of a woman panting around. Is there a woman around here panting around? Oh my god. It's the landlady. Sorry for not being able to attend to you in time. You were the one who was saved by the abbot before, right? How should I address you? My name is Kaif. What has she been up to, boys? I can tell you exactly what she's been up to. Because if you hear her panting and look through the window, you see this. It seems to be a sound of a woman panting around. Oh. I guess we found out what she was doing, boys. Guys, she's just solving a Rubik's Cube under the covers, okay? Alright, she's doing puzzles and jigsaws. How can I get food and how can I survive? Oh my god, those are ginormous. It's simple, but remember to patronize my business more often afterwards. Now let me teach you how to do it. Oh, cool. First, you need to use a hoe to plow the land before we've done this. I'm so smart, boys. After plowing, scatter the seeds. Just water it again, yeah. Oh my god, her arse cheek. Oh no! Oh god, I gotta censor that. Oh my god. I have to keep saying, there is no nudity in this game. It's just so extremely suggestive. I cannot believe there was an outline of her clam. After that, we water it every day, and once it's ripe, we can harvest it. And that's it. Go ahead. I believe you can do it. I then head back to the grocery store to inform her that I did a bit of farming. And she gave me freebies so that I'd keep shopping there. That's smart business. Uh-oh. Oh my god. What's wrong? Haven't you seen it? No, I'm just holding it for you. But just now. I think he's about to get his neck broken. Beware! Ay ay. And that is the last time I need to censor in this video. YouTube, you don't need to age restrict me. That's it. There was no nudity. I was just being super careful. Anyway, with all that out of the way, I went and delivered the alcohol. I also went to check on our friend, and miraculously, she was awake. Well, Kaif, we're actually still alive. Goodwill. I'm really worried about you. What are you saying? Who are you? Do I know you? I'm sorry, it seems I've suffered a head injury and forgotten many things. How could this happen? I'm Jia Yin. Jia Yin then tells us everything that happened prior to me losing my memories. I then found out what happens if you try to flirt in a temple. Yeah, my bad. So then I went back to Jia Yin. She then asked us to go get her some food. That food being 10 apples. It didn't take me long to get the apples, but it is quite annoying that these apple trees only drop 2 to 4 apples at a time. Ah! Yo! Chill out, you angry little fuckhead. Fucking vicious little prick. I then returned to the temple to find out that Jia Yin had actually moved down into the town. So, I headed there next. She's in this one by here. There you are. So is this your home, is it? Wow, brother Kaif is the best. This way I can get through today. Ooh, we're obsession. Let's talk about love. When you're in close contact, each other's heartbeats are as rapid as drum beats and love spreads in the air after a long time. Brother Kaif, let's stop for now. My heart is racing. I really can't handle it. Let's help her. Kaif, can you give me some money? I can't even afford to eat tree bark these days. What she want? Yeah, I can give you 60 gold. Copper. Thanks, Kaif, bro. I can have another meal now. Brother Kaif, can you help get a door and 2 scarecrows? Scarecrow for what? This is a secret. Will you help or not? Okay, I'll help you. My friends, you are not prepared for what she needs these items for. In order to get these items, we had to speak to the carpenter. And he was actually really chill about it. I just had to give him some money, some wood, and some weeds. Oh, the quality's quite good, isn't it? I've already prepared everything. Here you go. Nice. Here you go, girlfriend. Thank you, Brother Kaif. And now my relationship meter at the top had a lock to it. We just had to wait for an event to happen. And that didn't take long. You hold each other tightly as if glued together. The scene becomes increasingly uncontrollable, and after a long while... Brother Kaif. What the fuck? All I had to do was get a good night's rest. Except this time, I didn't manage to make it home. That is brutally slow, boys. Shit. Fainting here is so dangerous. Let me take you back. What the hell? Grandpa Neo, what are you doing? There's an unusual pain in the anus. Okay. Boys, I don't even know what to say about this one. I can only assume that this is a translation error. Surely. But before I could even process what the fuck had just happened, a new event was taking place in town. Guards were showing up absolutely everywhere, and this had everything to do with Jia Yin. What happened in the village? Why are there so many guards? Grandpa Neo should know, right? Grandpa Neo, what happened? They're all here to look for Jia Yin, and I don't know how that little girl is doing. Please find her quickly to avoid any accidents. I had to speak to every resident in the town to figure out where she had gone. I couldn't get any prompts from any of the residents, and just as I was about to give up, speaking to the blacksmith got me a lead. You seen a woman with pink hair? By the way, when I went to the mine before, I saw a woman coming out of the cave. Not sure if it's the person you're looking for. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take a picture of this with my phone. Oh, she left a wheat trail. Ah, she's so smart. She's so smart. She knows her way out now. I arrived at the door here hidden by my camera, and it turned out to be locked. Annoyingly, I had to go all the way back to her house to grab the key, and then all the way back here. What's going on? There are many people outside looking for you as if they want to take you to do something. As it turns out, her family had already intended to marry her off for political reasons. As you can imagine, she didn't want that. She wanted to be with us. So we agreed to help fix this problem. Ooh. Ooh, Afterwards, you engaged in an in-depth conversation with Jia Yin. I don't know about this one, boys. It's a little bit obsessive, don't you think? Is this my portrait? When I looked up, the whole secret room was filled with my handsome face. This outfit looks familiar, and those 2 scarecrows also look familiar. I have a prescription called rheumatism disorientation powder. The importance of this powder was to use it against the envoy sent to come pick her up. This would weaken them so that I can deliver the killing blow. Who the fuck are you? Have you ever seen a woman with pink hair? Although I understand the behavior of the young mistress, I do not approve it. This is the envoy that was sent for her. I just had to go get the materials first. I found the spider lilies to the east of the town. I found the magic mushrooms in the swamp, and I found the grave dust by sifting through bones that had been left from a previous war. I then used that potion on the envoy, and actually felt really bad about it. But it was me or her at that point. You actually drugged me? I'm gonna kill you! Ow. You're done. Maybe not. Oh my god, she's quite strong. Okay, I got her. Oh my god. Yo, I was supposed to be able to kill her at 1 strike. What the fuck? I feel like there was a better way we could have done that. I killed that all for sacrifices. Thank you, it should be safe now. However, I don't know how long it can last. All I had to do now was get her affection level to the max. So I went and got her paper. Turns out there's a massive city that sells pretty much all the stuff in the game. Once her affection level was maxed, well, that piece ended up being quite short-lived. Okay, so I think if I sleep a whole day now... Oh, who is this strange person? There have been many strange people in this world, but this year they seem to be more peculiar than ever. I will go forward to find out what's going on. Seems like you're looking for something. Yes, I'm looking for my lost wife. Alas, I'm a man of misfortune. This is where the story takes a little bit of a weird turn. Knowing that somebody has turned up to try and get her again, she decides, fuck it, we may as well smash before it's too late. The risk of being captured this time is high. To leave no regrets, one must enjoy the moment when it comes. At this moment, it seems there's a vague figure approaching the outside the door. Found you, Jia Yin. Oh no. What are you doing? He's being cucked. This can't be true. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Darn it. Darn. They're actually doing these things? Damn it. I will tear you all into pieces when the time comes. Do you have any clues? It seems I've lost my composure. She has pink hair. I wonder if you've seen her. What's this hair color? Never seen it before. Alright. I'm sorry. Oh! He's trying to kill me! He knew I was lying to him. I can just keep kiting you. Fuck you. Oh. I win. Woo. I'm gonna kidnap him. And so I drag the kidnapped prince back to our hideout. There, it gets weirder. Jia Yin believes I'm injured and decides she needs to inspect every inch of my body. Thoroughly. And the poor dude had to watch the whole thing. Oh my god, what is this? He stood by watching the progress of the exercise, feeling a tightness in his chest, panting heavily, his eyes reddening and tears streaming down his face uncontrollably. He just witnessed the whole process in silence. I can't believe one of the easier romance plots you can fall to in this game is a cuckoldry story. But guys, it gets weirder than that, because we simply can't just let the prince go back. So, Jia Yin comes up with an even better idea. We're gonna use a mind control worm. Yeah, a mind control worm. She sends me up into the snowy mountains, to which I retrieve it, and we shove that bad boy in him. Nice. Grand finale, aristocratic family. He's become a puppet. We can make good advantage of this. How about we try and bring both the families under our control? What do you think? Great idea. Let's do it. You and Zhu Qinlai return to the Zhu family. Xiao Yin also got married to Zhu Qinlai. On the wedding night, second young master was standing by while you guys were having a blast. Boys, of all the storylines I could have picked in the game, I somehow ended down the cuck route. Incredible. And the thing is that she's the first woman you meet in the game. She's there with you at the start and she's injured and she's in bed and you see her boobs. And yeah, it leads straight to the cuck route. Bruh. In the blink of an eye, time flies. You use Zhao Qinlai to overthrow the eldest young master, allowing second young master to successfully take the position of head of the family. Taking advantage of the family's head status, he annexed and suppressed the Jia family, and from then on, the Jia family ceased to exist. And the Zhu family? If your joint efforts with Jia Yin, apart from Zhu Qinlai, what else is there in the Zhu family's bloodline? Dude, I love like the final thing your character says at the end of this game is, oopsie, may have cucked somebody. I may have cucked somebody's wife. And that's just one of the storylines. There's 3 other romances and all of them have a good and a bad ending. I enjoyed this game a lot. There was a lot of humor to it, and it was something that I was not expecting. The moment we were introduced to the landlady, I kind of knew what we had in store for us for the rest of the game. The combat in this was not great. Farming did seem to be a selling point, and I didn't really touch it. I played the game for about 2 hours. I did make a mistake of not recording halfway through, so I had to do a complete run through of the game entirely, which knocked me up to over 3 hours. But this one was a fun one. So that's all the games. Let me know which one was your favorite, which was your worst. It doesn't really matter, but I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.